Today we will discuss about a very important topic: profit versus surplus, losses versus deficit. Now question comes, profit and surplus are the same thing, or the losses and deficit are the same or not? If not, in what senses they are different? So first I will come to the profit. What do you mean by profit? Profit means after incurring all expenditures, if any part of the income remains, then we will term it profit. Now surplus, what is surplus? After incurring all the expenses, if any income remains, then that is also surplus. So they are characteristically far similar. But now we come to the main differences between them. When we say profit, the profit always belongs to the owner or owners, means the contributor of the capital. So it is a liability of the firm to distribute the profit to owner or among owners. But when we say the word surplus, that means the firm doesn't have any sort of liability to distribute it to anybody else. At the same time, again we are coming losses. We already know what is losses. It is the reverse of the profit. That means what? When expenditure exceeds the income, the losses occurs in the business. The same time, what is deficit? If the amount of expenditure exceeds the amount of the income, then deficit arises. This is the similarities. Now question comes, what is the differences? Difference is that the losses, the amount of losses that has been suffered by a business firm is shared by the owner or owners. For a private company, it is called owner. If having shareholders, then that is shared by the owners. Deficit, no. There is no particular owner or owners are there who will share the deficit. So mainly in what senses we used to get these things? Firstly, I want to say that when we prepare the accounts, mainly we prepare the accounts for the business organization. When we use the word business, be sure of that one motive is hidden over there to earn the profit by way of selling goods and services. Right? So all their movement, all their activities is leading toward to earn the profit. Nobody wants losses. So everybody focus on profit. Right? So that is the characteristics of the motive of the business organization. But a part of the business organization, all those organizations whose motive is not to earn profit, they are providing their services for the welfare of the society, for the welfare of the people, just like non-profit organizations. It is very common term that we have been listening. The NPO's excess income is considered as surplus. If we prepare the accounts for a non-profit organization, definitely we are not supposed to prepare the profit and loss account. We will prepare the income and expenditure account. And the excess of income over expenditure, we will consider it as a surplus, not the profit. At the same time, if it happens reverse, that means what? If the expenses exceeds the income, then we will call it deficit, not losses. In this context, I want to say you one more thing. Say, in the month of the February or March every year, the government announces, the central government of India, GOI, government of India announces the financial budget. So they use the term surplus or deficit, mind it. They never use the term profit and losses. All we know, the Indian budgets are always in deficit. Because all the movement, all the activities of the government is not to earn the profit. The movement of the government, the focus of the government is what? In order to promote the economy, to develop the economic activities, for the development of the country, for the welfare of the country. That's why they focus, that two terms, surplus or deficit budget, we used to listen these two terms at the time of the budget. Right? So a budget is being prepared by the government, that's why we use the term surplus and deficit. Because government is not a business organization. The main motive of the government is to provide service for the welfare of the country. I think this is clear to all of you. I am just telling you once again, the profit and losses, these two terms are used by the business organizations, whereas surplus and deficit, This two term is used by all those organizations which are not business organization but for the other purposes, a part of the profit. All those organizations which are working a part of the profit, they use the term surplus and deficit.